stunningly tight race in Virginia was among the highlights of Tuesday night's races, which also included contests in Georgia and Oklahoma. Observers had been closely monitoring the GOP primary for Rep. Bob Good's seat in Virginia's 5th congressional district. The contest had boiled over into one of the most tumultuous primaries of the cycle so far, as Donald Trump and Rep. Kevin McCarthy, our Caliph, sought to make Good the first incumbent to lose to an outside challenger. But as of Tuesday night, the race was still too close to call, with Good and his rival separated by hundreds of votes. Meanwhile, Democrats grappled with their own fraught primary in Virginia, while Rep. Tom Cole, R. fended off several primary challengers for the GOP nod in Oklahoma. Here are 5 takeaways from Tuesday night's primaries. Trump's bid for revenge ends in a nail-biter. Good, the chair of the conservative House Freedom Caucus, was seen by many as a dead man walking heading into his primary against Virginia State. Send John McGuire on Tuesday night, especially since Good had run afoul of Trump. But as midnight approached, the candidates were neck and neck, with the race too close to call. If Good ultimately wins, it would be a major upset and an embarrassing defeat for both Trump and McCarthy. The incumbent angered Trump when he backed Florida Gov. Ron DeSantis for the Republican presidential nomination last year. While Good later endorsed Trump when DeSantis left the race, the former president argued the backing came too late. As a result, Trump threw his support behind McGuire, who also won the backing of McCarthy's Majority Committee PAC after Good voted to oust the former speaker last year. It's unclear who will ultimately prevail, with some late mail ballots and a possible recount later this week adding to the uncertainty. The results of the race might not be known for days. What is clear, however, is that Good's primary has turned into one of the most fraught and memorable contests of the cycle so far. An under-the-radar Senate matchup is set. Ret Navy Captain Hung Co. sailed to victory in Virginia's GOP Senate primary, easily defeating 4 other Republicans. CAO will go on to face incumbent Sen. Tim Kaine, DVA, in November, a race seen as an uphill battle for Republicans. The nonpartisan Cook Political Report rates the seat as solid Democrat. Still, Republicans are heartened by signs of weakness for President Biden in the Commonwealth, raising the possibility of a down-ballot upset as well. Defeating Kaine will be no easy feat, however. In addition to serving in the Senate since 2013, Kaine also has Virginia governor, lieutenant governor, and mayor of Richmond on his resume. On top of that, he served as chair of the Democratic National Committee and was Hillary Clinton's running mate in the 2016 presidential election. But Republicans are optimistic for CAO, a familiar face in Virginia politics. He challenged Rep. Jennifer Wexton, DVA, in Virginia's 10th Congressional District 2022, but lost after the district became even more blue-leaning following redistricting. Republicans point to recent polling coming out of Virginia, showing a tighter-than-expected race between Biden and Trump. A Fox News survey released earlier this month showed the two tied at 48%. Additionally, the Hill's Decision Desk HQ polling average has Trump narrowly leading Biden by 2%. The polling should be alarming for Democrats, who have carried Virginia at the presidential level since former President Obama won the state in 2008. But Republicans say the polls show there is opportunity for Trump, and by extension CAO, in the state.